And a check, what's poppin'? This is the Vice City Mafia podcast. We coming at you again. It is raining outside and we still out here performing for y'all. I'm your boy Cross-Eyed and I got my main man on the trigger, Major Minor in the building.
You know what it is? It's VCM.
VCM in the building.
How we feeling today?
I'm feeling all right. It's like a little muggy outside, so I'm a little like wompy.
Oh, yeah?
But other than that, like, bruh, I mean, I'm out here to perform for the fans, perform for the followers, the supporters.
I'm feeling a little iffy too. I think the weather does have an effect on us, you know?
The weather, I think weather affects like the mind in certain ways. Like sometimes when it rains, I have a lazy day and I just want to sleep all day. I don't know if it's like actually due to like if there's any science behind it, but like when the weather changes, like my mood usually changes.
Well, there's something called SAD, which is seasonal affective disorder, that I didn't think was a real thing until I lived in New York, right? And then, you know, I grew up in Cali my whole life, for those of you that don't know. And when I moved to New York, and I really experienced the seasons in the winter, there was a direct effect on my mood. We get a lot of our nutrients, a lot of our energy from that sun, right? And when the sun was gone and I had to exist in this bitter cold, you realize why people from the East Coast tend to be a little angrier, bro. Or even why people that live in the sun 24/7 are a little lazier. You know, like it just feels good to like lounge.
Yeah, how is the weather in Cali? Cali's like what, like usually 70? Cali has great weather.
I mean,
from what I hear.
It's like Florida temperatures, but without the humidity, right?
Oh,
so it seems a little cooler, right? And I think that has to do with like the temperament of the people too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people are a little more laid back, people are a little more chill, right? Because there's the beach and you can go to Venice, and every day is a beautiful day to not be working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas in New York, it's like, money. We must have money to be happy. You know what I mean? And or else you're freezing cold. And if you don't have money in a cold city, you're fucked. It's horrible.
Yeah.
To live like that, you know what I mean? You need money to be in well-insulated places, to have the right gear, because that was one thing that happened in New York is I got fly, right? And that's why fashion is such a big thing too, because you can wear multiple layers, bro. So like your drip is different, you know? You have like 4 or 5 different layers, you know what I mean? And you can really put together like a cold fit. Like you can wear boots for a reason. You have cool ass
like
jeans.
if you're wearing Timbs in Miami, it's kind of like, nigga.
It's ridiculous,
yeah,
bro.
Yo, them heavy ass boots, all this humidity outside.
It's
like,
too hot.
You know, it's too hot.
You know you got stank ass feet under that shit. You know what I mean?
And bro, I think, I always found it interesting. Like I never left Miami, right? I mean, I went on vacation to places like Vegas, Rhode Island, and I prefer Miami weather. I never went to California.
You vacationed in Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Why?
Shit, dude, beats me, dude. Family vacation. It was honestly shit, because there's nothing around. Like I'm so used to turning the corner, there's a Walmart. Make a right, there's a mall.
Yeah.
Shit, like Miami, I think we take it for granted. Like there's so much to do in Miami, and in such like, I could drive like maybe 10 minutes and I could go watch a movie. I have like 5 movie theaters within like a 15-mile radius from me.
I think that's why you take a break in places like Rhode Island then. I think you just answered the question. Because you don't have that constant stimulus all day long, you can think about things differently. I remember, I think I was like 12, and my dad and I took this road trip, and we went up from Los Angeles to San Francisco just driving. And I remember there was some pocket of Northern California that we hit where there was no television, right? And I don't think the internet was big at the time anyways, right? Because at 12, it was probably like 99 if I was 12, right? And so in 99, like the dot-com bubble was just like percolating, right? So not every place had like dial-up internet or anything, right? And I remember having no TV, and I was like, what the fuck do I do? You know what I mean? Like at 12 too, right? So, because like I get on my son about being on his iPad, but then I really think about it, bro. Like I was always like watching TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Commercials and all, right?
I think internet is making people smarter, dude.
Without a doubt.
I think like, bro, because back in the days, like what, you used to have to, you know, I'm not in the era before the big boom of Instagram and Facebook and social media, you know what I'm saying? I'm like by the time I was able to go on social media, I had social media. Like it was already there.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't progressed to the point it is now.
But it was still around.
But it was around. Yeah. Like I don't know a life without social media.
Yeah, that's
like,
why our generation's better than yours.
Yeah. I think my generation is like, you know, and all right, so you got Generation Alpha, which is like your kid. I think that generation is going to be a genius. Like
Generation
Gen Z,
Alpha.
That's what
is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, River, you're
Alpha.
Generation Alpha, baby.
Yeah, and you know, I think they're going to be geniuses because, before, back in the days, you used to need a book, right? And if you didn't like reading, bro, you were kind of like, you were kind of thrown to the back pedal. You know, you're going to be a working class person your whole life. Gen Z has this thing now where they could look up something like, Gen Z
immediately.
They're like, how do I make money? YouTube, clicks away, dude. How do I make money? And you learn so many ways. I don't think it makes the Gen Z lazy, but I think the internet like gives people knowledge and lets them look and create their own opinions without being fully brainwashed.
I really think it's always a double-edged sword, right? Because also, though, you can be endlessly entertained by bullshit all day, right?
Yeah.
And I think there is a beauty that comes with boredom, right? I think like real creativity comes from boredom, right? Because you have to be generating your own thoughts and ideas. Because a lot of times with such information overload, you are fed what to think, right? And so you don't really sit and take the time to think about your own ideas unless that's taught to you, right? Unless you're taught to think about like, how do I really feel about this situation? Not like, what does my favorite YouTuber think about this situation? Although if you're lost, listen to VCM.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? But you know, like, so I even catch myself, right? So, like, why I love doing these reaction videos with you, right? Is because, like, I really sit and, like, without reading any comments, without looking to, like, my favorite podcaster besides us, right?
Yeah.
About their opinion on it, I take the time to formulate my own idea on, like, how does this really affect me? Because so often, we want to be liked or we want to be perceived in a certain way. So we make up the idea that we want to show, right? So for instance, like if you see, like, okay, you want your friends to think you're hard, right? And you see some like slightly feminine shit, right? You see an R&B song that you fuck with, but you don't want your friends to think you're soft. You'll be like, man, that shit's whack, right? But like when you're in the crib, you're bumping that with your girl, right?
Yeah.
It should be okay for you to be like, nah, like I really fuck with making my way downtown, walking. And that's honestly why I think Kodak during that Bulletproof song, right? When he was like, bulletproof, like, you know what I mean? Like, and just vibing to a song that you wouldn't necessarily think a street nigga would listen to was like so big, right?
Yeah, that's one thing I think the internet is swaying to. Bro, the internet is so interesting, brother. Like, like you could really see how things change. Like when I was younger, right? Let's say when I was in high school, so it wasn't too far ago.
Right.
Right, like rappers were like, yo, gotta be a rapper.
Right.
Rapper. Rappers are the shit. Rappers got the money. Rappers got the fame. They got the bitches, right? And now, the internet's taking us away where rappers are doing country, rappers are doing rock.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And I know we got a reaction video for that today. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all check it out. You know what I mean? But like rappers are swaying into different genres, and then now you got streamers. Streamers are taking off. Streamers, I think, are the new rappers. Podcasters and streamers is like the new thing.
But see, like, and so like that's what I think, right? Like streamers are the new taste makers, right?
The new tastemakers.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes,
before
yes.
it would be like, okay, what is this rapper endorsing? Oh, Rockefeller. Oh, Puff Daddy has Sean John,
Yeah.
right? And then it just elevated. Okay, what is 50 Cent drinking,
Yeah.
right? Like, and they were the tastemakers, right? Whatever the rappers did was cool. Oh, what's Jay-Z saying? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool now. Oh, Basquiat's a thing. Oh, now Basquiat's cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, now we're collecting artwork. Oh, now we're flashing money. That's the thing, right? So, oh, we gotta have a big booty stripper, gotta have a BBL, right?
Yeah,
whatever the case may
literally.
be. And then I think it took a turn to social media really dominating, right? So whoever the influencers were, right, was who were the tastemakers, right? So, and then it's turned to now streamers, right?
Yeah.
And because streamers, there's something more organic about their reaction.
Yeah, because
to
they're
things.
doing those IRL things where it's like, yo, you know who this person is. He cannot.
There's no edits.
You can't fake it.
You
dude.
can't
You
fake
have,
it.
And if you do fake it, bro,
You get found out.
You really, yeah.
Look
you
at
gotta
what's his name? What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Yeah,
look
like
at him.
you get
You know what
found
I'm
out,
saying?
bro.
You get found out real quick.
And that's why. Go ahead.
And it's just so interesting just to see how it flips. And you could, anyone who tells me streamers right now don't have the biggest influence is crazy. Because look at not to get political, you know, we don't do politics, but like Trump did a stream, then Kamala's trying to do a stream. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got politicians that are looking like, yo,
and doing
we need to
podcasts.
get on the stream.
Did you see Trump on Theo Von's podcast?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, why are you on Theo Von's podcast?
But that was
fam?
interesting though, bro,
You know what I mean?
because he's reaching, like, it's showing you the power of the internet, right? Mainstream media is no longer a thing.
Oh yeah, like that news shit, bro. Those people are out, dude.
Those are for boomers,
yeah,
bro.
that shit's gone, dude.
Like nobody believes it anymore.
yeah, dude. And
No, go ahead.
Yeah, dude. Like literally, no one believes it. Continue what
You
you're
know,
saying.
no, I was just saying, nobody believes it, bro. And it's because they have been lying for too long, right? And now and to bring us to a point about Generation Alpha, bro, actually, I want to pivot real quick. I was watching AI they take a real photo and then they add shit to the photo, right? But it looks identical. It's the real background, but like before where it'd have to be like a movie and big budget to stage it, there was like just a picture of a lake. And then they had AI put a crashed helicopter, right, in the middle of the lake, and bro, it looks like Vietnam. It looks real as fuck.
Crazy.
They have a girl just chilling there, right, with like a coffee mug and just her leg out. And then they put like a lighter and just like a cup of wine right next to it with the AI. Looks identical, bro. So now people's like Instagram photos or anything, all of it could be made up, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. There's this ad I've been seeing with AI where it's like, what's that? I'm not gonna say the app because they don't endorse us, but like, it's this ad and like you take a photo and it's like, oh, picture perfect, no filters, and it's like, and they show a photo of like an unfit gentleman, I would say, and then they put abs on them, buff, and AI makes it look so real, and I'm like, bro, that is fucking crazy.
And that's
dude. Like,
just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, where is that taking us? Because before, right?
oh, they're gonna have fucking, bro. They're gonna replace people like famous people, bro.
But like
they're gonna replace.
Oh
them.
yeah, you can have AI creators now.
Yeah, you can
right?
have
Even
AI creators
on a simple platform on this app Captions, right?
Yeah.
You can legit have a whole fake person, not a real person. It's crazy, bro. And so you know the phrase "a picture is worth 1,000 words," right? It's just like that doesn't even hold up anymore, right? We're gonna have to come up with a new phrase because it's just like it's too easy to manipulate the truth now.
Yeah.
And so who are gonna be the real truth sayers? And I think that goes in line with what we're talking about with the streamers, bro. Because it's live, it's very hard to lie in there, right? You know what I mean? So like, unless they have live AI, like, which will probably be down the road, right?
Yeah, down the road, you know what I'm saying? I think they need to put regulations on AI because I think like it's getting to a point where eventually, like probably by like 2030, it'll be too crazy, you know what I mean? And you know, a lot of companies cut corners on certain shit, you know, like companies cut corners. I think they need like someone that's like of the AI department and Like they just go and monitor, oh, you have an AI business? Okay, we need this, that, and this.
Elon Musk was talking about that
Yeah.
we must regulate AI, right? Before it gets out of control. But like, you know, for all of those that are worried about like their jobs being jeopardized by AI or things of that nature, right? You know, there was this study done where they did like the AI model ended up just feeding into itself over and over again, right? And you're right about companies cutting corners, right? Because the thing is, AI learns from the whole of the internet. But what we didn't take into account is there's a lot of bullshit on the internet, right? So they did this like iteration to see how AI would perform in like 30 years with its self-learning, and it ends up just being gibberish, bro. Because like the amount of quality information on the internet is way less than real information, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And with people fighting back and forth and like, you know, misinformation on purpose to get people like upset and incensed about things, right? The AI doesn't know how to determine what is bullshit yet and what is real fact. So it just continues to learn bad habits. So although it's learning all of our greatest habits, it's also learning all of humanity's worst habits, right? Like lying, and just ends up spewing out bullshit if it only learns. So we must find a way to regulate it. So it's like, I think whoever's gonna have I think it's gonna be a race for the most like quality AI.
Yeah, and I don't think AI would ever take jobs away, right? Like maybe it'll take away like the shitty jobs, like, you know, maybe eventually you get an AI robot
Like Mexicans.
that's serving your burger. No. But maybe you get an AI robot that's serving your burger, but it's like, bro, you know what? Like if
Who really
that's
wants
the
that
case,
job
yeah,
in the first
like,
place?
you know, I never looked at a Burger King worker and he's never looked at me and been like, I'm so happy with my job. Like,
Yeah, they're
I
always
really
pissed,
love the
huh?
job. Yeah, they're always mad, you know? And I think AI is gonna lead towards a different work. Like, all right, yeah, you got
Like the
these
internet
AI
did.
businesses, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you got these AI businesses. Yeah, some other jobs are gonna be obsolete, but who's gonna be working at that company with that AI now? You know what I'm saying? So I think it will only create more jobs, you know, because it's gonna create a lot of branches.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's gonna take away. It might take away shit jobs, but
I think,
like you won't need to do math in the future. For sure, math will be done by AI.
and this is why I am just like allowing my son to go all in on the iPad, man, because technology's not going anywhere.
No,
and
dude, it's only gonna get greater.
And Elon Musk installed a Neuralink in a human now.
Yeah.
It's out there,
I'm
right?
not doing that.
Huh?
I'm not doing it. I need it in my glasses, dude. Let me get it. Like I could put it in my ear. I could put it on my glasses. I don't
Bro,
want
if
nothing in my brain.
I see 1,000 motherfuckers and it works well, I'm doing it.
I'm
right?
not doing
Because what if you could learn a language in 30 seconds?
Bro, put it on my glasses, dude.
What if you get your glasses broken?
I'm gonna go.
The way Elon Musk was talking about it is that we'd be able to communicate without saying anything at 1,000 times the speed of what we think.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right. And so anybody that doesn't adopt is going to be like for lack of a better term, somebody that can't communicate. You know what I mean? So like, okay, because like it's just like this, bro. When the first computer came out, right? It was going at like 1 megabyte per second, right? Now we have the ability to go at like multiple gigabytes per second.
Yeah.
Right? Terabytes even, right? So it's just like if something is
Just this pod alone is like 7 gigabytes.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
which is very large.
or like
for people that
how
don't
how
know.
quickly can you download, right?
Oh, bro, yeah.
right?
nasty.
Like you know,
With 5G and everything, it's crazy how fucking progressed the world has become.
and that's
man.
because technology, unlike nature, grows exponentially. So like geometric growth is like 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 1 = 3, right? Where exponential growth keeps on multiplying on top of each other, right? It's like 2 to the second power is 4, right? 4 to the second power is 16, and so on and so forth. And it compounds so much more quickly, right? And it's because we're always using the newest technology to create the new technology,
Yeah.
right? So, like with that being said, bro, if you don't adapt, you die. You know what I mean? You become obsolete.
But I think
get the Neuralink, bro.
No, I'm not getting the Neuralink. Yeah. But I think they're trying to change this phone, right? I think they're gonna we're
already walking around with the Neuralink. Yeah, this is it.
I believe with your Apple Watch, they try to replace the phone, and I think now they're going for the glasses, right? I think like you could see Facebook is teaming up with Ray-Bans, and they're trying to make it so the metaverse is like glasses, right? And like you'll be able to see everything and do everything. And I think that would be cool. Like if I could not have my cell phone and I could have my glasses, put my prescription in my glasses, you know what I'm saying?
But then
and control everything with my glasses and be able to do things quickly.
It's only a matter of time till you're wearing those glasses and be like, yo, it'd be cooler if it was just in my brain. I didn't have to have these fucking glasses, right? Because if I told you 20 years ago that you were always gonna be walking around with a computer, you'd be like, nah, nigga. Like I just want a computer like this that I can type on. And then we're like, nah, this is cool. But then the iPhone came out, we're like, oh, I can have a computer on me all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just like, bro, because how many times do you forget your glasses somewhere? And then nah,
but you won't forget your glasses if it's your phone also, because you never forget your phone.
But
you'll forget your glasses.
You lose your phone,
You'll forget your watch.
Sometimes you don't have your phone in the shower.
I mean, imagine watching porn with the glasses, bro.
But imagine if it was just in your brain, dog, and your eyes just went through, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what if you could be editing the pod while you're taking a shower? Huh?
I mean, that'd be dope.
Right? How much more time would you have in a day?
How many times are you gonna have to go in your head, dude?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? You can do shit so much faster because it's just in your head.
Yeah, but there's no way that they're gonna put that shit in your head and then there's gonna be updates. And imagine, bro, they just start putting ads. Like, you wake up and it's like, drink a protein shake. Like, bro, it's just so easy.
Let me tell you, bro, they already do that. They already have you hooked here.
Yeah, but I could put this away.
But you don't.
I could be like this.
They already have it hooked. You are imagining that you have freedom. We are tethered to this thing, bro. Like you said, you never go anywhere without your phone. It's
it's a possibility to turn this
They already hijacked your brain. They already did it, bro.
Yeah,
you might as well go all in.
They put that bitch in your brain for real, bro, you fucked. I mean, it would be cool to telepathically talk to someone because I'm assuming like they put it in your brain, right? If they're able to put your phone in your brain, right?
And look, bro.
And then you're able to be like this. Call Sean Miner, and then you're like this. And you're having a silent conversation.
But you wouldn't even have to call Sean Miner. It would just be like, the way he describes it, it would just be like, time to communicate. And you just communicate, bro. and it's so much, and it would be so much faster. And we could have a what would take a 10-hour conversation.
Bitch.
Yeah. What would be a 10-hour conversation could be had in 15 minutes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we'd be communicating at such a more rapid speed.
It's just like $2.99 a month. Nah, not $2.99.
Scroll.
Scroll to the free section. 5-minute video. No, I need 10 minutes.
So I'll get it done in 5.
I'll get it done in 5. Fuck it. This is the best video out. But it's just it is interesting, dude.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure by the time your son is in high school, right, that it will be on the glasses. I don't think they're at that point yet where they could put it in your brain, but right now with the
Neuralink,
the Neuralink right now is just being able to control devices, right? So I think the Neuralink is good right now for people with like ALS. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like you have ALS, like Stephen Hawking's, he would fucking thrive off of the Neuralink. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Like right now, what they use it for, like the first guy who got it, he's able to control the computer with his brain.
Yep.
You know? Which is still cool.
Nolan Arbaugh is his name.
Yeah.
And so what
I believe he has ALS or he's disabled or he's a paraplegic or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
Like paraplegics, that's gonna help them.
But that's what Elon said. He said from a practical standpoint, we want to help because there is potential risk. So the first people that he's going to implement it to, or implement it on, are people that need it for health reasons, right? That otherwise wouldn't be able to communicate.
Yeah.
And because it's worth the risk to them, right? But eventually the technology is going to get so refined, bro. Right? I don't know if you remember this, right? But right when the internet came out, people were afraid to put their credit card information online, right? And
now I do it automatically. Face ID.
Can you imagine not being able to buy something online? Like, no. That's what I'm saying. It just takes a while for us to adopt and adapt. You know, and I think that what I've learned is that if you don't gain anything by not taking risk. And I am not gonna be somebody that was like against the internet. I'm going all in. I trust Elon, bro. I'm with you, Elon. Give me the Neuralink.
I like halfway trust Elon.
Shit, if he puts it in his own brain, I'm getting it.
Yeah. He's definitely, I think the world needed an Elon Musk. I think Elon Musk is needed in the world, and you know, I'm glad we have him, because there's like, you got billionaires like Zuckerberg who are like so robotic. Like he doesn't even seem like a real person.
Yeah.
You know, but then you got people like Elon Musk who's out there making jokes.
Took some steroids and got jacked and got a baddie.
Yeah, but you got people like Elon Musk that are out there cracking jokes.
Elon Musk is also kind of a weirdo.
He just
pulls up. His laugh.
He just pulls up and he's like, I'm gonna send rockets to Mars. And they're like, well, you're gonna need, whatever, pay for it. I'm gonna send rockets to Mars. And he does another thing, he's like, I'm gonna dig a hole into the center of the earth. Yeah. Why, Elon? Because we need to know what's there for sure. Like, bro, he's such an innovator, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think a funny thing that he said was that he's never worried about making money. He's just worried about solving problems. And if you solve the right person's problems, they will give you money.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's an important business mindset that I've adopted, is solve rich people's problems, bro. You know what, bro? Because
he didn't even solve rich people's problem. He bought Twitter just off of the whim because he wanted free speech.
No, but that's solving rich people's problems. Because who has problems expressing themselves, right? The wealthy.
That's true.
Right? They want to.
No one cares what.
They want to express themselves at the highest level, right? So like, bro, it was funny because my dad said it in a funny, because like I was going through it with girls, because for some reason I like the bottom of the barrel. I like a bad bitch that's broke. For some reason, it sucks, bro. I don't know why I'm attracted to them.
Yeah.
But like they're like
it's a hard thing to shake.
They're like gems, bro.
Like you look at them and you're like, I could fix her.
I can save her.
I can save her, dude.
She don't want to be saved.
I
don't
think
save
men
her.
Just like saving.
My dad was like, hey, Sean, rich bitches got pussy too. You know what I mean? And I've dated a couple. It's fun as well, bro. You know what I mean? It's very fun. But there's something about her needing you.
Yeah, I think that's what all men look for.
Right? Because you can put them up on game, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, they have to be able to shake the mentality that they're coming from. So they have to want more. Because sometimes the phrase, you can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the girl or out the person or whatever, right? It's just, it holds true. Because you can maintain a broke mindset your whole life if you're not willing to listen. And that's what I've run into before. Well, like, look, I'm showing you the way, but you want to argue with me? Like, this is the thing, bro. You are 80% likely to live in the same tax bracket as your parents, right? And so when I'm with a woman that's come from less means, and I'm like, hey, look. Hey, how's it going? Look, I grew up in a family with money, right? You grew up in a family without money. One of us has to make the final decisions towards money. If we're 80% likely to end up in the tax bracket of our parents, whose advice do we want to listen to right now? Whose intuition do we want to follow right now? Yeah. Yours or mine?
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, like, look, bro, habits are a funny thing, right? Because we're blind to them, right? So it's like we have a cue, right? Something that triggers it, right? We have a response to that cue, and then we have a reward, either positive or negative, for following through on that, right? And the habits that we engage in every day, we're not even aware of, bro, right? And it's like, boom, I go to take a shit, I pick up my phone, I look at fucking Instagram. It's just a habit that happens. I'm not even aware of it. I'm not like, when I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go look at Instagram. It just happens, bro. Bada bing, boom. Sit my ass on the toilet, dookie coming out, phone in hand, right?
Yeah.
Why? And so some people are like, boom, get some money What do I need to do? Buy a designer belt because I felt broke my whole life. I have to spend $500 on groceries because if the fridge is not full, then I feel poor, right? But it's like, is that the best decision? Or can we eat at Chipotle today to save some money so we can invest in a business, right? Whose habits are we following? You, sir, have great habits. You have great money habits, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With that, we do got time.